Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I want to show you guys another version of my 10-year meal plan I had. Now this thing is actually very cheap. I kind of made some changes to it. Technically I used to only eat, as you can see here, chicken and mixed veggies, but over the years I ended up adding broccoli and eggs to it. Now unfortunately I wasn't actually eating eggs. Now if it goes without saying, if you don't have eggs as a bodybuilder, it's not going to really work quite well. Now this portion size is meant for low fat but high amount of protein, no carb. So if you're cutting, this is the perfect meals you can ever have. As I mentioned before, I did this for 10 years straight. I usually prefer this in the morning if I'm trying to eat breakfast because I'm adding eggs. I like my eggs in the morning. I don't like it in the afternoon. It is allowed. There's no rules. I just, my preference. I actually don't like eggs. But I usually eat eggs when I make a salad and I add some protein, but I'm not in the mood to have a high amount of protein, which is a lot of chicken breast, because the salad usually is a huge commodity of it. I tend to add eggs. It's a good portions, and at the same time it balances out how much you can actually eat. Plus it's good amino acid. For anybody that haven't really realized it by now, eggs have a lot of amino acid instead of all that amino acid, or should I say the aminos drinks that we actually drink every day. It's a nice supplement. I like it, but this is much more preferred. Also, it's preferred to have fresh proteins. But when it comes to costs, having frozen ones is not that bad. For me, I actually buy all my stuff from Costco, so I usually get the big curling big bag. This one right here, chicken tenderloin. Now this one runs you around $18 to $20. You get 6 pounds of it. Doesn't really tell you how many pieces there is. But this should last you a week to a week and a half, depending on how much you need, how much protein you need throughout the day. Now if you eat similar to me, 3 tenderloin to 4, it should last you a week and a half. But I tend to actually mix mine with beef and chicken at the same time, so this bag will only last me months. I still have 2 more bags. I don't know when I'm gonna finish them. I'm already on my 2nd month. I still got 2 more bags. Anyways, without further ado, let's get some cooking. Let's cook. We're gonna defrost our chickens. Use the timer, 5 minutes, and it should be ready. All right, we defrosted our chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and season them and start cooking them. And now for this part, when it comes to seasoning, you can season whatever you want. Whatever your taste buds prefer, go for it. I had a special seasoning. I forgot what I placed it. Teriyaki. Now you find this at the, I think, business Costco, but I believe some Costco actually have them. This is like a shameless plug for Costco. They're not even sponsored this video. But oh well. Hopefully they sponsor me one day. Anyways, now when you add this, you can add it anytime you want. I prefer to add half and half. So if I have a portion of 1 gram, which is really small by the way, but we just use that as an example. I place half of it while I'm cooking so I can be able to add that aroma and that flavor, and I add the second half later so it stays nice and juicy. Now you do not overcook your protein. You do not want to eat cardboard later. So the internal temperature of chicken is 165. Now for this instant, I defrosted so there's water surrounded. I advise you to put the water within it. If you haven't realized it, why? People will say no. Yes, because you're not supposed to add water. You grab in a cup, fill the water, and then add water. No. Now defrosted it. It's already came from the manufacturing process with the chicken and frozen already. Okay, this is from the protein, so you can add it. This will help steam the this will help steam the chicken while you're cooking it, so it's okay. Got it? Remember, the internal temperature is supposed to be 165. I have an all-in-one seasoning, carb roasted garlic and herb seasoning, and there's chicken on it, so it's meant for chicken, so we'll use this. There's also a kitchen hack, but be careful because it's very dangerous. You can add water, but unfortunately our pans are not designed to do the trick I'm about to show you guys. This is our pan, flat. Now you need this to be in contact with the heat so you can be able to heat it up. If you find yourself in a pinch and you actually trying to steam the food a bit more, you can actually angle it and then have the water right here help it steam and keep the food nice and warm before it get really dry. To understand this properly, if you overcook the food, you can never save. If you need to wait 5-10 minutes before you serve it, but you still want it to be hot, get it off the heat, tilt it. Now if you have an old school design kitchenware or oven like I do, I can literally just move it over to the side and it just starts. So it's very convenient. But if you don't, you can also use this. You can grab 2 of them. This is a smaller one, so you want to be starting cooking with this because this is way too small, it's gonna slip. So all you have to do, flip it upside down, have this to the side, and it will tilt. See how is it even? It can work. Really convenient and really nice in a pinch when you really need it. For me, I'm not gonna need it. I'm just gonna go straight through and it should be everything. My broccoli is already ready. I only have my frozen veggie to worry about, but I'm gonna mix this with the chicken while I'm cooking it. It should be okay. And there's also ice mixed within it already. So this will also continue helping steaming the chicken. I'm trying to say chicken and I keep saying kitchen. It'd be nice if you can steam the kitchen because it's a little cold right now. Since we explained the part about you can cook the chicken with the water that comes with it, if you defrost it, you should understand it quite well. You can just cook the chicken frozen with the ice defrosted around it. Will help it continue to steam so you can be able to cook it a lot better. Now when you cook this, leave it at low to medium heat and it should be fine. It's ready. 2, 3. Let's plate our breakfast. Broccoli. The acidity from the teriyaki is awesome. Lastly but not least, our eggs. And my 4th eggs goes to my special friends. Come here, boy. Come here, girl. Got a treat for you guys. Good boy. Hey, girl. Eat the egg, not my fingers. My God. I know you're hungry, but damn it. My plate is ready. Now, I don't have the calories calculator for this. Majority of the calorie count is going to come from the chicken. It's been standardized by a lot of people whenever they measure chicken. So I'll say no more than 200 to 300 calories. But I know it's 60 grams of protein at least. With the eggs, it should push it all the way to 70. Now, this is low calories, high protein, and low fat, and moderated carb. At the carb, at the most, I think 10 grams of carb because it's all veggies. If you're on a cut, you want to continue cutting, but you still want to meet your macronutrition for the day, this is more than ideal. Now, it goes without saying, you have to have a lot of proteins. If you're a bodybuilder and you have no idea where to start at, I'll say keep it at 120. Good ballpark of starting. This, just a 60 grams of protein to 70 grams of protein. This type of meal is sustaining for you if you try to save a lot of money, but you want to eat enough so you can be able to survive. Now for me, I've been doing this for a lot of years, close to 10 years. Unfortunately, I'm broke, so I don't make money. So for a lot of college students who are in a dorm room or from job to job while they maintain their college degree, if you just want to eat enough so you can be able to survive, this is the best meal I can give you with low fat and low carb so you can be able to stay lean. Now if you work out a lot, you want to be a good looking person with the body with all the bodybuilders, I just switched to chicken with beef and it works quite well. Now if you want more carb because you like to do a lot of cardio, I'll add rice or my favorite, quinoa. Quinoa is a little more healthier. It's the same thing when it comes to macronutrition. There's a little more proteins when it comes to quinoa compared to rice. You do get protein with the rice, but it's not as much. But you get a little more from a quinoa. and it's much more ideal when you actually eat quinoa. Now, if you fast, whole grain quinoa or wheat rice is going to be ideal for you. It takes a little longer to burn, so it's more fitting and much more fulfilling, and you can actually fast for a long duration. There's a lot of things that I don't talk about as much, but with this channel meant to be fit, but it's also foodie, so you can try whatever food you like. So I'm gonna demonstrate those things to you guys. You can eat whatever you want and stay fit and lean. So for more contents like this, make sure you like, subscribe, ring the notification, and let your family know about my channel. Share it with your friends, your besties, and so on. For most people that haven't really realized, 40% of our viewers is actually women. So to all the men's, including me, be nice. Welcome, ladies. Like to have you guys around. Make sure you let your besties know, let your girls know this is up to me. I really do appreciate it. I am single, by the way. I actually don't tell people, but I am. Anyways, I'll see you guys at the next one. I gave you guys something personal to actually use, which I usually don't. Oh, FYI, this is 2 days before Thanksgiving 2024. So happy Thanksgiving to happy Thanksgiving to every single person worldwide. Cheers. Yeah, so I was recording. Don't scare me like that.